Can I ask you some questions?
Sure.
All right. Question number one. Disneyland or Great America for 3 days?
I probably wouldn't make it out of Great America after like 3 hours because there's a bunch of gangsters there. So I'm gonna say Disneyland.
Good choice.
John,
What
do you think about the crisis in Darfur in Africa?
It really affects me because I think the score of last week's football game and the price of tea in China is really important to the economic crisis, and I think we just need to fix it!
Okay, Cassie.
Wait, is this a video camera?
Yes.
Oh.
Cassie, if you went to a 7-Eleven and saw an Indian person working there and cooking curry sandwiches, and then there was also a black person cooking hot dogs, which one would you take?
The hot dog from the black guy?
Okay.
Ave.
Now, in Disneyland, would you rather be high or drunk?
What ride would I be going on?
It's a small world.
Hi.
Barack Obama is to George Michael
As Metallica is to a sandbox.
If you walked into a bank and there was two bank tellers, both available, one was Asian, one was Italian, who would you go to?
The bank teller? Oh, the Asian.
If you were gonna be President Obama and you were gonna get sworn in by a dictator from another country, who would you get sworn in by?
Madonna.
Would you rather be mauled by a cougar or face Slim Shady in a rap battle?
I'd rather face Slim Shady in a rap battle while being mauled by a cougar.
I think you'd win bonus points.
I know.
That's
If you could go anywhere in the Eastern Hemisphere but west of that, where would you go?
Does that mean nowhere? I don't really get that. What makes East East and what makes West West?
God?
No, I mean like what makes you on the East side? How do you know when you're on the East side?
You're black?
Okay. All right. You know what they say? Once you go black, you go deaf.
If you had a gun to your head and you had to do drugs or you had to be in a fight with a grizzly bear, what would you do?
Do drugs.
Robin, this isn't an interview for you. We'll get to you. Darcy.
Rob, I think you do drugs.
Darcy, you need to answer the question.
Oh shoot, dog.
Darcy, this is serious.
Darcy, we're putting a video together about the youth of America's opinions about world
Did you get my
issues.
Facebook request, Darcy? I saw you on Facebook and I added you as a friend.
This isn't about Facebook. This is about bears or drugs.
Bears or drugs?
Darcy,
Neither.
simple question. Why not?
Neither.
You can't have neither. There's a gun to your head.
Yeah.
It's death.
Yeah. Boom.
I don't know.
You just died. If there was a taxi driver who was driving a Prius,
So bright.
and then there was a taxi driver driving a bicycle, which one would you go to?
Sorry, say that one again. I didn't listen at all.
There was a taxi driver driving a Prius, and then one driving a bicycle. Which one would you go to?
The Prius?
What? No.
Elise,
I don't do this kind of stuff.
Please.
Okay.
If you were the Prime Minister of Israel right now, and you had to make a decision about what to do in the Gaza Strip, what would your decision be?
Robin, help me out here. Pray
This isn't.
Yeah, I pray about it.
That's too churchy of an answer.
You're Jewish, Elise. Come on.
Yeah, you don't believe in Jesus if you're the Prime Minister of Israel.
Or she doesn't like that. Mom.
If you could wear tons of clothes that made you really hot on a hot day on the beach, or if you could be naked in the snow, which
Naked
one
in
would
the
you
snow.
choose? Okay.
Always
Why?
naked.
Okay.
Always naked.
Okay.
All right, pizza or barbecue?
Barbecue. Barbecue.
What kind of barbecue?
Anything.
Okay.
If you could have a lifted Prius, what color would you paint it and what would you drive over?
Probably giant yellow. Giant yellow. No, because then they think I was a giant bumblebee. And I drive over bushes because it looked like I'd be going through them. And people think a huge bumblebee is coming out of the trees.
That'd be tight.
And then they just kind of carry on with their lives after that.
Robin,
Yes.
if you were a senator, what would you vote on the bailouts with the auto industry?
I would see whoever bribed me the most, whoever gave me the most money to vote for a certain way, and I would vote the way they wanted me to. That work?
What are you making?
Well, it's supposed to be.
A really big cookie, but
Yeah, it's supposed to be this thing called
Cookie?
no.
dessert pizza.
It's like a dessert pizza. It's like
This is an interview, not a cooking show.
okay. Well, then what's the question?
The question is if you had to choose between toasting your toast in a toaster or in one of those nice bagel toasters, which one would you toast it in?
A piece of toast?
Yes.
Okay, a toaster.
What about one of those ones with like the belt on it that flips it out on the other side? If that one was available.
I would do that. The toast oven?
Okay.
If you were to be a Prius, a giant Prius, what color would you be and what would you drive over?
I would be black, and I'd drive over speed bumps.
Here's the situation. You walk into an airplane. You see an Allah Akbar on your left,
Okay.
and you see a man with a yarmulke on the right.
Okay.
Now you're on United.
Okay.
Where do you go?
The man with the yarmulke, so I can get some free peanuts.
Exactly.
If you could date a girl that was either bulimic, anorexic, or fat, what would you do?
I would date all three at the same time.
Ooh.
And it'd just be crazy because when I got bored of one, I'd switch to the other and get a whole new situation.
They'd be puking on each other or not eating on each other and sitting on each other. If you could drive Chitty Chitty Bang Bang or Herbie the Love Bug, which one would you choose? You need to answer this question. I'll put a scenario in. Sumo wrestlers are chasing you.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Good answer. Okay, if Elise is cooking you a dinner
With Robin.
with Robin,
Do you eat it?
would you eat it?
No.
Yes, you would.
Okay.
AIDS or obesity?
Which would I would I rather have?
Yes.
AIDS or obesity?
AIDS. I'm confident they'll find a cure one day. Or I guess
There already is a cure for obesity.
That's called stop.
Sucking a new stuff.
Well, I'd be lazy. Okay, maybe obesity.
Bill Clinton is to paved roads as Eric Clapton is to
What is this?
Back country roads. is the correct answer.
What is this?
That's crazy.
Put on your seatbelt.
Okay,
so the car stops beeping.
If you were to be a Lincoln Continental,
yes.
what color would you be and why?
I would be maroon because that's what all the cool old ladies drive when they drive Lincoln Continentals.
So you want to be an old lady?
Yes. High School Musical 3 is better than High School Musical 1. True or false?
True.
Okay.
True or false? Bears eat beets.
Oh dang it! What is that from?
Bears beets Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica. Trick
I think that's all the questions we have right now.
Yep.
But Cassie, thank you for
Sucks.
bringing us something.
Goodbye. Okay, now would you rather be playing in a band at church naked?
Like I haven't done that before.
Tell me about that time.
Actually, I haven't done that before.
Where are you going, Jeff?
You know, take the kids to school.
Good. How's Jimmy?
Sucks. Get out of here, paparazzi.